Hello, boys and girls. It's Mrs. D'Amelio. Um, I hope you are all doing well. I just wanted to make this video for you because this is a new concept, one that we haven't really touched on at all in the classroom, and I didn't want you to have to work through it without learning from me first. So we're moving into geometry, which is one of my favorite parts of fourth grade math. Mostly because of some of the songs that you learn. It's very full of vocabulary, which means you're going to learn some new words. And it's more about understanding what the words mean rather than knowing how to compute or to add and subtract, multiply, divide. So make sure as you're listening to the songs, you're really understanding and remembering them. They will help you a lot when it comes to identifying your figures and doing things correctly. The first thing we're going to start with today are 4 new vocabulary words. So we have here the word point, line, line segment, and ray. Over here, I'm going to draw what each of these figures looks like. So this says point J. When we're talking about points, honestly, all it is, let's see if I can draw this for you. Just a little dot. That's a little bit large because, like you, it's hard to draw things on the computer. So it's just a point. Think of putting your pencil to a piece of paper and leaving a mark. You're putting a point on the piece of paper. Now this is point J. So when we have a point, that means we need to label it. So here is my J, and I'm going to bring it up to near my point. Well, pretend that it's right near my point. That's my point J. There we go. Okay, so point J. My J can be below it. Sometimes on a line, you may see the letter above it. Either way, the letter is right near it. Above or below, we do not put it on either side. Okay, next we have lines. Lines are look like this. You might be thinking, I know what a line is. There's a line. It goes on forever. And I can tell that it goes on forever in each direction because of these arrows. A line always has 2 arrows on each end. And then in the middle, anywhere you'd want to put them, this is line YZ. So I'm going to put 2 points on the line. Doesn't matter where they go. And then I'm going to label those points. Sorry, just having technical difficulties. I'm going to label it. One of these is line Y. And one of these is point, Z. So now I have my line. Again, I know it's a line because of these arrows at both ends. And it is line YZ. We name it. Just like you have names, we don't call you boy or girl. We call you by your name. We don't just call this line. We call it by its specific name, line YZ. Now the fancy thing about lines, I can move my points around. This is line ZY. It is still the same line. Okay, so lines don't matter in how you name them. I can keep it line ZY, or again, I can go back and make it line YZ. Both would be correct ways to name this line. Now the next thing we have is line segments. So a line segment looks like this. And you can see the difference between a line and a line segment. This line, again, has these arrows that tell us it goes on forever. These line segments have endpoints. When it has a dot at the or a point at the end of your line, it's called an endpoint. Okay, so this is line segment KL, and just like on our line, I can name it in any order that I want. So we'll put point K here, and then we'll put point L there, and I'm going to just move them closer. So they're lining up with their points. So now I have line segment because it has two endpoints, KL. This could also be named line segment LK. Both are correct. Okay? So what I want you to do right now is put your arms out to the side, keeping your hands straight. You have now made a line. So your arms are up, your hands are straight out. Now keep those arms up, but instead of having your hands straight out, make fists with your hands. Now you are a line segment. Okay? If we were in the classroom, that's one of the ways I would have you remember the difference. A line, your hands are straight out, pointing that they're going to continue on in both directions. A line segment, your hands are in fists, pointing to the fact that your lines have ended. The very last vocab word we're going to learn today is array. Now, rays, kind of like the sun, is what I tell my students to remember. A ray has one endpoint, and the other direction continues on forever. So if we think of the endpoint as the sun, shooting sunshine out to earth, those rays of sunshine are going to continue on and on and on as far as they can possibly go. The difference with rays when compared to line segments and lines is that there's only one way to name a ray. This is ray M, N. I have to keep my M at the end point because if you look here, that's the letter that comes first. This first letter tells me that that is the end point of a ray. The next letter is N, and I actually need to put a point on this ray. So now this is ray M, N. M is the end point, N is out on the shooting out on part of that line that's going to continue on from the sun until it hits Earth. So your arms were out for your lines and your line segments. If you put only one arm up, out to the side, keep those hands straight, you are a ray. Your body is the end point. Your body is point M on this one. And then shooting out from your body is the ray, and point N is somewhere along your arm. Okay, so again, we have point J, which is just a point. You can see how small they are on these lines, and I accidentally made a point over here. Line YZ. Lines again, they have these arrows on both ends to say that they will never stop. Line segments have endpoints at either end, no arrows, and then rays, they have one endpoint and will continue on forever. There's some sample answers. Just like we did, you can see they have, even their lines are not perfectly straight across like I did. So lines can go in any directions. Line segments can go in any directions. They shoot out from any angle. And as long as you have your points on them somewhere, they are lines or line segments or rays. Okay, so you will see this already completed on your worksheet later, but I wanted to show you how it's done now. So example number 1, Molly drew the figure shown. Identify the figure she drew. Well, we can see the figure extends in opposite directions because it has these arrows that indicate it's extending without ending. Because it has these 2 arrows, it is a line. The line has these points on them, point X and point Y. So this could be line XY. This is one way to say it, right here. Or we can use the letters and our label. You think our labels are a little bit different in regular math. In geometry, our labels are symbols, and they go above the letters. So this tells me, because it has two arrows, that it's a line, and that these 2 letters are points on that line. So I read this as line XY. It's the same as writing line XY. Again, lines can be in 2 different ways. So it would not be incorrect for me to call this line YX. This is also correct. I could also then put this line with the arrows above it and switch my X and Y around and make it line X or YX. Okay, so lines, again, can be named in 2 ways. So Molly drew line XY or line XY. It's the same thing. This is a review of your key concepts. So just as I went over, this is also on your worksheet in case you forget. Okay, example number 2, draw a figure that could be represented by, oh, what does this mean? Okay, well, we know CD are points on something. Look, there's no arrows on this. Since there's no arrows on this, this is what we call a line segment symbol. So this we would read as line segment CD. CD represents a line segment with endpoints C and D. So let's go ahead and draw that. A line segment has 2 endpoints. So here is my endpoints. I'm going to add a point. Oh, we don't need to add a point. They already have our points for us. But I do need to add my point letters. So I'm going to do this one, since a line segment can go either direction. I'm going to make this one D, and I'm going to make this one C. It's not incorrect. This is still line segment CD. I could also say it's line segment DC. If it makes you feel better, you can flip them around. This is line segment CD. Again, 2 endpoints make it a line segment. And lastly, we have this figure at the right. 1 endpoint at the letter A, and it's shooting out to point B and beyond because of this arrow. Because it has 1 endpoint and an arrow, it's a ray. So this figure, when we are making a ray, I'm going to label it. I draw my ray, so I have an endpoint and an arrow. And now I need to name it. It is ray A. I start with the endpoint, B. So when I name a ray, I draw my points, the points that are on it. First point is my endpoint, and then the one that's shooting out towards the rest of the line is B. Above it, I make a ray. This is what we are doing for our lesson today. Feel free to watch this video as many times as you need. Send me some messages on Google Classroom if you have any questions. Once you're done watching this video, go ahead and click on the link back in your assignment board to complete the worksheet that goes along with this. Good luck!